Hello all. Today I am going to discuss the topic memory and input output interfacing. First of all, interface means it is the path of communication between two components and the technique of connecting microprocessor with memory and input output devices is called interfacing. Several memory and input output devices are connected to a microprocessor. Now this is a schematic diagram for the memory and input output interfacing. Here an address decoding circuit is employed to select the required input-output device or the memory chip. If input output or the memory bar is high, then decoder 2 is activated. And if input output is low, then decoder 1 is activated and select the required memory chip. Memory interfacing. The address of a memory location for an input-output device is sent out by a microprocessor. The corresponding memory chip is selected by a decoding circuit, or the corresponding input-output device is selected by a decoding circuit. And this decoding is done using a decoder, comparator, a bipolar prong or a PLA. Here we are using a 1 to 8 lines decoder. We use decoder for selecting the corresponding memory chip or the input-output device. So for this decoding, here we use the 74LS138 decoder. Now this is the pin diagram of the 74LS138 decoder. As seen, it is a 3:8 decoder. That means it consists of 3 input lines and 8 output lines. The 3 input lines are A0, A1 and A2, where A0 is the LSB and A2 is the MSB. And here 4, 5 and 6 are the enable signals. Of that, 4 and 5 are active low inputs, and Y0, Y1, Y2 and up to Y7 are the 8 output lines. They are active low outputs. And then 16th and 8th pins are connected to VCC and ground. Now this figure shows the interface of memory chips through the SAN4LS138. Here G1, G2A, G2B are enable signals. Here G1 is active high input signal, G2A and G2B are active low input signal. So to enable SAN4LS138, G1 should be high and G2A and G2B should be low. And ABC are the 3 input select lines. So we have to apply proper logic to these select lines so that we can select the appropriate corresponding outputs. By applying the proper logic to the select lines, any one of the outputs can be selected. Now Y0, Y1, Y2, etc. up to Y7 are the 8 output lines. An output line goes low when it is selected because they are active low outputs. And other output lines remains high. So when we select an output line, that becomes low and others becomes high. All others becomes high. Now this is a truth table of SAN4LS138. So we have 3 enable inputs, 3 select inputs and 8 output lines. Now this decoder, SAN4LS138 decoder is enabled when G1 is high and G2 bar B and G2 bar A are low. G1 is high and G2 bar A and G2 bar B is low. Only then this decoder is enabled. In the first case, when G2 bar B is high and whatever be other inputs, all the outputs will be high. And if G2 bar A is high or G1 is 0 and whatever be the others, all other outputs will be high. That means here the decoder in these 3 cases, the decoder is disabled. Now when G1 is high and G2 bar A and G2 bar B are low, then the output Y0 is 0 and all other outputs are 1. That is, the decoder is enabled and here the output Y0 output is selected. and for 0, y0 is selected, and for input line 1, y1 is selected, 2, y2 is selected, and correspondingly for 7, y7 is selected. Now these are the memory locations for various zones of the decoder. For the decoder output y0, the memory device is EEPROM 1. That is, the memory location for EEPROM 1 will lie in the range 0000 to 1FFF. These are the memory locations for zone 0 for the memory chip, which is connected to the output line Y0 of the decoder. The entire memory address has been divided into 8 zones. The address lines, that is 8 zones, and the zones starting from zone 0 to zone 7. And the address lines A15, A14, and A13 have been applied to the select lines A, B, and C of the SAN for LS138. And the logic applied to these lines select a particular memory device, that may be an EEPROM or a RAM. So on the basis of the logic that we applied to this address lines or the select lines A, B, and C, we can uh, select a particular memory device. That may be an EEPROM or a RAM. The all other address lines like A0, A1, A2, etc., they go directly to the memory chip. And the memory location for the RAM 6 that lie in the memory location in the range E000 to FFF. Now input output interfacing. Here this figure shows the input interface of input output devices through decoder 74LS138. The address of an input output device is 8-bit. Only A8 to A15 lines of address bus are used for the input output addressing. So the address lines A8, A9, and A10 have been applied to the select lines A, B, and C of SAN4LS 138. And the address lines A11 to A15 are applied to the G2B through an AND gate. And here G2B becomes low only when all address lines A11 to A15 are high. And G2A is grounded, and the input output device is connected to G1. Our memory bar is connected to G1. And the outputs are connected to the outputs from Y0 to Y7 are connected to the different input and output devices. Now this is the address of the input output devices connected to SAN4LS 138. Here for the select lines is 000, then the select output lines is Y0. The corresponding address is F8, and the input output device is device 1. Like that, for the input lines 7, select output is Y7, and the corresponding address is FF. Thank you.